Now, it's been said it is easy to love children, but the test of a nation is how it treats the old. And these days, let's be honest, we often put our elderly quietly out to pasture in a home.
But what happens if you take a blender, you put old folk in there and young kids, and you mix thoroughly? Like a bad horror movie or something.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. I don't know. Don't want to find out.
Oh, well, let's find out. Here's Sarah Stewart.
With a welcome this sweet, you might think it's their grandies arriving at Anchorage Park Kindy. But no one's even related.
Hello, sweetheart. I haven't seen you for a long time.
These are residents from the local retirement home.
This is lovely fun, isn't it? I can't go as high as you are.
Embracing what 91-year-old Jocelyn calls her second childhood.
Oh, it feels good, being a kid again.
But this is much more than child's play.
Hey, do you think that's a pretty good cake?
It's part of growing evidence that putting the very old and the very young together works wonders.
Jocelyn, how much is Isabel gonna turn?
Isabel's turning 90.
10!
Yeah, OK. Another 10.
But the age gap's no barrier here. The kids just want people to play with.
Happy birthday, dear Jocelyn.
What did you make them for their birthdays?
Cakes with Play-Doh, but you can't eat it.
You can't?
You can't eat the Play-Doh.
Go and help, Reese.
I think they think that some of these old girls are a little bit of fun after all, you see. Not old dullies, you know.
I wasn't quite sure how I would mix with the little wee ones, because as soon as you come and they smile, it's totally different.
We tried to ask the kids what they get out of it. They were too busy having fun.
Hello!
Residents from 7 retirement villages are now visiting Auckland's kindies, and it's all down to 91-year-old Papa Jim. He's been on his own since losing his wife 20 years ago.
I'd been through a very sad, tough time. And I used to walk past the kindergarten and I had heard the happy laughter of little children at play. I thought it might be good to be with them.
The kindy gave him a trial.
And he built his house of straw.
That was 4 years ago. The retired minister's been visiting every week since.
And the little pig ran away to his brother's house. It's like a visiting grandfather. They love somebody to show things to and to make pictures for. And I know there's one little girl who hasn't got a father at all. And she sometimes snuggles up to me and we have a little talk.
Experiences like this are increasingly important. The population's ageing with one of the highest proportions in residential care in the world.
It makes them feel useful and it makes them feel valued, and we know that that's really important to mental health.
These guys have, what, about 50, 60, 70, 80 more years of collecting happy.
Seattle's gone further still, building a childcare centre inside a rest home.
And you would hope that into the future, those sorts of early interactions might affect how they feel about ageing and older people. So I think it's these kind of creative solutions we need to be looking at to actually encourage generations to mix more.
And my mother made me that costume.
This kindy says they underestimated just how much the elderly have to offer.
That was a long, long time ago.
They bring not just a link to the past, but something today's working parents don't always have: time.
What can you teach this generation?
To keep themselves busy without having to have so many toys, use their imagination a bit more. Hope it fits. Haven't had a crown before.
You can almost see imaginations blossoming here, young and old.
It brought me from despair to hope. And I found by coming here, I found a new family.